Hello guys, if you are new to the channel, thank you for coming. If you are also old person who normally come to the channel and check it and you are back, thank you for coming back. So in this video I'm going to be talking about things to check out before betting on over 1.5 goals. Things to check out before betting on over 1.5 goals. So when it comes to prediction on over 1.5 goals, you need to check out for a lot of things, and which I'm going to be revealing in this video. So I'm not going to draw much of your time. I'll just go straight to the point. So in predicting on over 1.5 goals, the first thing that you need to do is go to the teams, those that are meeting, go to their head to head. You go to their head to head to check out if they are like the way they normally play. Did over 1.5 goals normally enter? You look out for, is it that always 2 goals and above? Did it normally enter? That's the first thing that you need to look out for. So after looking out for that, the second thing that you need to look out for is go for their last 5 matches. Go and look for their last 5 matches for both of the teams, not one team. You look for the their home team, their last. You look for their last 5 matches and see whether they have been playing over 1.5 goals. If they are having maybe 4 over 1.5 goals out of 5, and the away team is also having 4 over 5 or 5 over 5, then that's a good place to place over 1.5 goals. But guys, don't conclude it here. I'm going to be revealing a lot of things out there, so make sure you follow. So, and even like if you see that going for the last 5 games it's not safe, you can even go for their last 10 matches. If you are having 8 out of 10, 8 over 1.5 goals out of 10, then that's a good place. But if you're having 6 over 1.5 goals and maybe 4 over 1.5 goals, guys, I would say it is this kind of like game you just need to avoid predicting on over 1.5 goals. So if you see that, just leave. You don't need to place on over 1.5 goals, because if you place on over 1.5 goals, your likelihood of winning it is actually, I would say, 40%. So the next thing that you need to look out for is the game that they play before playing that game. You need to look out how tough the game that they play before that game. Let's say they play Champions League before that game, and if you see if they play Champions League or Europa League, or they play for any big game before that game, that means like it is a sign to show you that the players will be tired and they will not force themselves to score. So that kind of thing you need to check out for that. You need to consider the game that they play before playing that game. And also you need to also check out for the game that they'll be playing after they play that game. If they are going to play, let's say if they are going to play for a Champions League or Europa League or Conference League final, and they are playing that game, just know that they will not force themselves there. They will reserve their energy for that particular game, because that particular game is important than the game that they are playing at that moment. You need to look at for the severity of that game. Look, is this something important? That's what you need to look out for. You need to look out for and see whether is this something important before placing on over 1.5 goals. The third thing that you need to look out for is look for key players. Look for key players. If you look out for key players and you see that their key players is in injury list, they are having their key players is in injury list. So I would say that kind of game, it is not a good place to place on over 1.5 goals. Like if you are having it kind of like, let me use Man City their last season for instance. If you are having like De Bruyne in injury list, and you are having Kundogan and Bernardo Silva in injury list, and Haaland in injury list, that means that kind of game you don't need to even predict on over 1.5 goals for in favor of Man City, because they are not going to like The player that are going to play, they are new in the system, so it will be something that they are going to mess up. So you need to consider all that, and you need to also look for their lineup as well, because some teams they do well when they use some particular lineup. Like, let's say, for let me use Barcelona for instance. Barcelona, they are used to 4-3-3, a situation that you are seeing Barcelona with a 4-4-3-2. That means indirectly they are not ready to score goals, they are ready to defend, a situation that you are seeing that kind of form, like formation. Indirectly they are not ready to score goals, they are ready to defend. So I would say it is not advisable to place on over 1.5 goals. But if you see them, they are with their normal lineup, like you see them with their normally lineup or with 4-3-3, then that's a good place to check. You look out for the game is something that they will be in need of it. You look for their last 4 or 5 matches, they are doing good, and you consider all key players are there, then you can place on over 1.5 goals. So I think, and last but not the least, is look at the team. Are they playing home or away? Some teams they do well when they play home. Most of the teams they do well. Many teams they do well when they are playing home. They normally try their possible best to score goals when they are playing home. So you need to also check out for that before placing on over 1.5 goals. And more to the point, after you now see that you have done all that, this the last thing that you need to do is comparison. You need to do comparison. Also go into other tipsters. Like you can go and look out for other tipsters like Betmaster channel. You look out for their daily prediction and see if your game is bad, the game that you are trying to predict is bad. You look out for their prediction. Look at what they predict. Did they predict on over 1.5 goals, or they predict on over 2.5 goals? Or you can go to people's, like, other websites to compare. If they predict on over 2.5 goals and you check out and you were to predict on over 1.5 goals, then that's a good opportunity to show you that, oh, you can predict on over 1.5 goals. That means many people believe in that particular team, that they are going to play more than 2 goals in that game. That's what you need to look out for, and now make a final decision on what to predict. If you think, okay, I've done all the analysis and I'm okay with it, then at this moment you can now decide to place on over 1.5 goals with about 90% chance of winning. So guys, I think that's what I have to share with you guys, and that's my best option that I can share with you guys, and all the analysis that I've done and strategies involved when it comes to placing on over 1.5 goals. So I think I've done a lot, and what I will ask in return is to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Just do me a favor to subscribe to the channel and like this video, and you are going to benefit a lot from it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now, and peace out.